timeout here, Dylan. So who has our goals so far? We got Jax. Who scored the second one? Charlie?
Jax, Charlie, and Carter.
Yeah.
So I apologize. We're having issues with the mic, so there's going to be some interference between the phone here and my voice, so please be patient with us. We'll do our best. So Hounds line up for the draw here. We got Gabe Bernabucci, Henrik Swanson, Charlie Sonic out on the back end, Greener and Burns.
And we got Gibby's on the injured list. He was apparently had
Greener over to Burns.
gastro issues.
Burnsy. He comes up through the center. Swanson. Nice pass over to Sonic from Burns. Shot just wide of the goal. Burnsy now sends a nice pass over to Sonic. Sonic. He's coming in. He's got Swanson with him. Over to Swanson. Shot. Oh, nice try. Nice pass from Burns over to Sonic. And Sonic made a beautiful pass over to Swanson. He got stopped at the net. Puck sent in. Rebound. Bernabucci. Fans on it. He comes in again. He's going to try and make something happen here. Shot. Just wide of the goal. Burns keeps it in. Good play by Burns. Puck sent up. Over to Sonic. Sonic chips it in deep. Montgomery chasing it down with Sonic. Leo Vera comes on the ice. Entwistle and Nasby are out now. Cubs come down the ice through the neutral zone. Cubs walk in. Montgomery now. He's coming on the far side wall. Montgomery. He sends it over to Vera. Leo Vera sends it wide of the goal. Polnuck now sends it back to Entwistle. Entwistle's got some time. He sends it over to Nasby. Nasby's got some time. Nasby walks in. Shot. Just wide of the goal. Nice shot by Nasby. Puck sent in deep. Leo comes in front of the net. Makes a nice pass to Entwistle. Entwistle drops down and he sends it wide of the goal. Leo now walks in. Sends it over to Polnuck. Polnuck sends it back over in front of the goal. So sorry for Steph Bertizzi. Blake is sick. He's got the flu. Entwistle now sends it back into Polnuck. Polnuck over to Beckham Montgomery. Montgomery sends it in deep and covered up for the faceoff. Hounds go for a change. Good and Morley come out now on the back end. We got Manarino, Alfano, and Sonic. Morley now walks in, sends a beautiful pass over to Easton. Easton's got some time, sends it just wide of the goal. Steph, you can text Jen Entwistle for an update on Blake. He just has the flu, but text Jen Entwistle. So it looks like we're going to have a penalty here. To Nickel City. Entwistle now. Entwistle walks in. Entwistle walks in, shot, just high over the goal. Polnuck now. Sends it out in front. Nickel City sends it back to Entwistle. Entwistle now. Sends a nice pass to Polnuck. Polnuck tips it just wide of the goal. Polnuck now, he's looking around. He sees Montgomery. Montgomery chips it to Alfano. Alfano tries to chip it up to Entwistle. Puck sent out. Entwistle now. Sends it up to Paulnuck. Paulnuck. He comes down the wing. Paulnuck sends it over to Montgomery. Montgomery just wide of the goal. Alfano back over to Montgomery. Montgomery behind the net. They're chipping away at it. Back to Alfano. Alfano now. Over to Paulnuck. Paulnuck's got some time. He gets stripped of the puck. Cubs, they send it down the ice, and Entwistle's chasing it down. Hound's going for a change. Entwistle now. Sends it over. Sonic. Comes down the ice. Shot. Scores! 4-0 Sioux Junior Greyhounds. Nice shot by Sonic there. So penalties over to the Cubs. We're going back to 5-on-5. Swanson at the draw. He's got Manarino with him. Over to Bernsey. Bernsey sends a nice pass up to Swanson. Swanson comes across the line. Over to Sonic. Sonic again. Shot. Nice try there. Burns picks up the loose puck. Bernsey. Shot. High. And covered up. Worley now. Bernabucci. Tipped in front and just wide of the goal. Leo now. Sends it over to Morley. Morley's got some time. Shot. Rebound. Rebound again. Rebound again. Hound's chipping away at it in front of the net. Leo. Rebound again. Great job by the Cubs goaltender there as he's keeping the puck away from the goal. Bernabucci walks in. Sends it back to Goody. Goody now. Chips it in deep. Back to Montgomery. Walks in. Shot. Scored. Nice pass by Montgomery over to Leo. Leo was wide open in front of the goal and tapped it in. For 5-0. Hounds go for a change. Nasby and Entwistle back out now. Alfano and Paulnuck and Sonic back out. 5-0 so far. Entwistle now. Walks in, sends it back to Nasby. Nasby. Chips it ahead to Sonic. Sonic walks across the line. That's the end of the first period. So 5-0 Sioux Junior Greyhounds after one. We'll get back to you right after intermission. All right, we're back here. Second period action. Sonic now comes down the wing. Entwistle and Nasby out on the back end. Paulnuck behind the net. Picked up by Alfano. Alfano now. Sends it in deep. Over to Entwistle. Entwistle, he's got some time. He sends one. Nice shot by Entwistle just wide of the goal. Sonic now again. He sends it in deep. He cycles it. Over to Alfano. Alfano. Nickel City comes through the neutral zone. They send it in deep. Entwistle chasing it down. Entwistle now. Picked up by Nickel City. Nickel City walks in. Shot. Big save by Peter. Puck cleared by Alfano. Nice job by Alfano. He clears the net. Offside. Offside call. Hounds go for a change. Good. Morley come out on the back end. Nickel City comes through the neutral zone. Nickel City walks in. Fire. Covered up by Peter of the brick wall. 5-0 hockey game. 8:24 remaining in the second period. These are fast games, so every shift matters here. Morley behind the net. Sends it over to Good. Good now. Chips it up to Leo. Leo. Sent in by the Cubs. Cubs now. Morley. Over to Manarino. Manarino chips it up to Swanson. Swanson now. Sends it up to Leo. Leo walks in. Leo with Carter. Oh, nice try by Leo as he sent a nice pass in front. Manarino just missed it. Cubs come through the neutral zone again. Morley picks up the loose puck. Sends it over to Goody. Goody chips it ahead to Leo. Leo now walks into Manarino. Manarino now. Cubs try to chip it out. Montgomery gets a piece of it, sends it back in. Cubs again trying to chip it out. Now Manarino has it. Manarino on the far side wall. Sends a nice little backhand pass over to Montgomery. Nickel City comes down the ice. Goody over to Burnsy. Burnsy now. Sends it up. To Paulnuck. Nice pass to Paulnuck. Burnsy walks in. Shot tip. Nice try by Montgomery. Beautiful tip from the point from the shot from Burns. Greener now. Sends back over to Jax. Jax now. He walks in. Puck picked up by Nickel City as they come through the neutral zone. Rory now. Good play by Rory. Bernabucci's chasing after it. Booch now. He gets a piece of it. Montgomery picks up the loose puck. Sends it out. Bernabucci comes down the ice. Sends it in. Shot scores. This shot by Bernabucci as the Hounds are back on the map here. 6-0. Play by Burns and Greener. Greener made a beautiful stop there as the Cubs player was coming down through the neutral zone, and she squeezed the angle off and cut down the angle and forced them to get rid of it. Burns now. Sends it over to Leo. Leo walks in. Back over to Burns. Leo. Leo. Alfano and Leo battling for it here. Sonic. Nice pass by Leo to Rory. Rory walks in. Chips it in deep. Good play by Rory. Nickel City comes through the neutral zone. Good back check by Rory. Great play, Rory. Greener chipping it ahead. Good job by Rory. Charlie Sonic now chasing after it. Sonic. Burnsy. Burns forces the shooter. Shot wide of the goal. Burns again behind the goal. Burnsy. Sends a nice pass up to Alfano. Alfano walks in and an offside call here. 5:18 remaining in the second period. 5-0 Hounds. Sorry, 6-0. I stand corrected. Face off. Neutral zone here. Hounds send it in. Cubs through the neutral zone. They send it over. Bucci's there. Oh, penalty coming up to the Hounds here. It looks like Gabe Bernabucci is going to go to the box for tripping. Player fell over his stick. So Booch is going to go spend 2 minutes in the box. So Hounds will be on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. Swanson at the draw. He's got Manarino with him. Entwistle and Nasby in the back end. Shot just wide of the goal. Entwistle now. He fires it high and down the ice, and the Cubs player got a piece of it, so we'll have a whistle here. So we got called for a high stick. Swanson's coming in for the draw. Manarino on his wing. Entwistle and Nasby on the back end. Face off. One back. Nas chasing it down. Nasby now. Sends it up the boards. Cubs pick it off. Whistle pick it up. Sends it down. Good play there. Manarino chasing it down. Good job by Manarino on the penalty kill here. Entwistle now. He comes around the goal. Entwistle sends it back up to Manarino. Cubs send it back in. Manarino again. Entwistle now in the corner. He's got some time. Entwistle chips it around the boards over to Beckham Montgomery. Montgomery. He chips it out. Good job by Montgomery. Puck sent down the ice. Hounds are going to go for a change here. Pollock's coming on the ice. D goes for a change. Morley and Good are out. 1 minute remaining in the penalty to Bernabucci. Easton Good now. Montgomery. Puck sent in. Morley now behind the net. Played by Morley. Morley's got some time. He sends it up to Beckham. Kept in by the Cubs. 30 seconds remaining in the penalty to Bernabucci. Pollock gets a piece of it. He sends it over to Morley. Morley's got some time. Chips it around. Montgomery's chasing that down. Shot and blocked by Morley. Loose puck in front. Just wide of the goal. Puck sent around the goal. Cubs keeping it in. Oh, looks like Morley's going to go to the penalty now for a penalty. So he's going to get called for a roughing call. I think Morley just got a piece of the Cubs player there as they were both turning into the boards at the same time. So Hounds will be on the penalty kill here. Yeah, looks like a 5-on-3 for a second here, and then we'll go to 5-on-4. So Beckham Montgomery at the draw. Rory Greener now. Greener over to Burns. Burnsy now chasing it down. Burnsy. He sends it far down the ice. Good job by Burnsy and Greener. Oh, we got a puck here. Sonic walks in. Shot just wide of the goal. Nice try by Sonic. Good job by Greener and Burns behind the net there as Greener made a nice pass to Burnsy and sent it out deep. Greener now. She sends it up to Montgomery. Montgomery. He's got some speed. He's got Sonic with him. Nice try there. Good penalty kill here by this group. Burnsy chasing it down. Good job by Burns. Burnsy again behind the net. Burnsy, he fires it up. Burnsy again. Shot. Greener. They send it up. 1 minute remaining in the penalty here. Sonic now. Sonic gets a piece of it. He chips it ahead. Good job by Sonic. Sonic again. Sonic. Game's getting a little physical here. Loose puck. Burnsy's going to pick up the puck. He's got some time. Burnsy sends it all the way down. Good play by Burns as he sends it down. Defense are going for a change. Entwistle comes out with Nasby. Puck sent down and we're going to get a whistle. Face off. One in the Cubs zone here. 9 seconds remaining in the penalty to Landon Morley. 1:13 remaining in the second period. Six nothing Sioux Junior Greyhounds. Swanson at the draw. He's got Vieira with him. Nasby and Entwistle on the back end. Nasby over to Entwistle. Entwistle's got some time. He loads up. Shot. Nice shot by Entwistle. Good pass by Nasby. Loose puck behind the net. Leo Vera comes in. Fighting for it on the near side wall. Hounds back to even strength. Nasby's got some time. Leo behind the net. Loose puck in the corner. Hounds battling for it. Paulnuck, he's got some time now. Paulnuck sends a nice pass across to Leo. Leo, he's chasing up. Entwistle's in the play here. Caleb now. Caleb walks in. Oh, he's got that. Manarino now. Manarino, he's got some time. Sends a nice pass to Jacks. Paulnuck shot just wide of the goal. Nice try by Paulnuck and good pass by Manarino. Montgomery now, he's fighting for it. Asby's going for a change. Morley's coming out. Shot. Oh, nice try on the one-timer from Paulnuck. And that is the end of the second period. 6-0 Sioux Junior Greyhounds. We'll see you after intermission. Burnsy now behind the net. Burnsy goes the other way. Nice pass. Bucci now to Manarino. Nice pass. Good breakout. Hounds walk in. Bucci walks in. Shot scores! Beautiful breakout there. Behind the goal. Burnsy over to, I think it was Bernabucci. Bernabucci sent it over to Manarino, back to Bernabucci, and scores. Beautiful play. Started at the back end. Morley chips it up. Alfano now. Sonic gets a piece of it. Sends it back up to Alfano through the neutral zone. Over to Good. Morley, up to Alfano, to Leo. Leo now. Sends it in front, and Cubs pick up the puck. Alfano, the far side wall. Tries to chip it over to Easton. Cubs get it out. Cubs coming 3-on-1 here. Cubs walk in. Morley pinched up high and forced the shooter. Alfano now. Leo gets the puck. He gets taken down. Loose puck sent over from Entwistle over to Sonic. Sonic now, he's got some time. Nice try. Leo. Shot. Rebound. Scores. Alfano and Leo. Hounds go for a change. Hey? Swanson at the draw. He's got Paulnuck with him and Bernabucci. Vernabucci. Nasby now. Sends it in deep. Hounds battling for it on the far side wall. Swanson comes in, he gets a piece of it, picked up by the Cubs. Cubs come behind the goal. Pollock gets a piece of it now. Vernabucci's all alone in front. Hounds are fighting for it. Cubs come out with the puck. Cubs send it up through the center. Cubs through the neutral zone. They chip it down. Entwistle chasing it down. Shot. And covered up by Peter the Brick Wall. So Hounds go for a change here. Manarino comes out on the wing. We got Montgomery at the draw with Sonic. Greener and Burns on the back end. Peter the Brick Wall between the pipes. Hounds win the draw. Montgomery up to Manarino. Sent back in to Burns. Burnsy now goes the other way. Sends it up to Manarino. Sends it through the center. Back to Greener. Greener now. Played by Greener. Up to Sonic. Sonic. He's looking for Manarino. Manarino chips it ahead. Manarino tries to send Beckham tries to send it over to Manarino. Manarino now with the puck. Manarino walks in. Manarino now. Loose puck in front. Greener now. Lindsay over to Beckham. Beckham over to Manarino. Manarino now. Montgomery walks in and covered up. Final draw. Morley, he's got some time. Morley's got a ton of time. Walks in, shot. Sent wide of the goal. Pollock chips it in deep. Puck sent down. Good chasing it down. Good behind the goal. Leo. Alfano sends it in front, picked up by the Cubs. Entwistle walks in, he fires it high. Nice try by Entwistle. High stick, so we'll have a face-off just outside the Cubs zone here. Swanson's on now with Sonic and Vernabucci. Nasby and Entwistle on the back end. Cubs chipping away at it there. Looks like a penalty might be coming up here to the Hounds. Yep. Looks like Nasby's going to get a penalty. Not sure why, but head contact. I think they got the wrong guy there, but Nasby's in the box. So Hounds will go to the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. Booch out now with Swanson and Entwistle and Burns out. Burnsy now. Over to Entwistle. Nice pass to Entwistle. Entwistle now. He fires it out deep. Great play by Entwistle and Burns. They send it down. Cubs now. Cubs come down the ice. Entwistle forces it. Good job by Entwistle. Puck sent out. Cubs come in. Burns gets a piece of it, sends it to Booch. Booch has some time now. Bucci, he's got some time. Booch walks in. He's all alone. Oh, nice try. Entwistle and Burns go for a change. Good penalty kill there. Nice job by Booch. Cubs come across the line. Shot just wide of the goal. Manarino picks up the loose puck. 35 seconds remaining in the penalty to the Hounds. Good penalty kill by the Hounds here. Loose puck in front, Manarino. Wiener now, she chips it in. Good back check by Sonic. Hounds are back to even strength. Nice shot by Sonic. Montgomery comes out. He's on the loose. So nice pass back to Morley. Morley, he chips it down. Back over to Sonic. Montgomery's there now. Montgomery. Cubs pick up the loose puck. Cubs now. They come down the ice. Cubs through the neutral zone. They send it in deep. 2:34 remaining. Up to Manarino. Manarino now. Defense are trying to go for a change. Oh. Montgomery comes down the ice now. He's got Leo with him. Easton Good just comes on with Burns, and looks like Palmuck just came on too, so Palmuck's on as well. And Good. Puck sent in deep. Good. Chips it ahead. Offside call, and looks like play is going to go outside the zone here as Nickel City Cubs are on the offside. So face off just outside the Hounds territory. 1:58 remaining. Coaches are signaling all the way down here as the delayed offside. So Hounds will have the face off down in Cubs territory. Cubs win the draw. They send it up. Easton Good now. Chips it back in. Good play by Goody. Ooh, loose puck. Played by Alfano. Alfano keeps it in. Alfano sends a beautiful pass over to Swanee. Cubs try and get it through the center. Cubs walk in. Burns gets a piece of it. Alfano now. Alfano. Looks like there's a penalty coming up here to the Cubs. Alfano walks in, shot. And looks like the Hounds are going to go on the power play for the last minute of this hockey game as the Cubs are going to go to the box for 2 minutes for slashing. So Hounds are going to be on the power play. Entwistle and Nasby come out. We got Sonic coming out with Montgomery and Manarino. Entwistle now. He's got some time. Sends it to Montgomery. Montgomery chips it ahead to Manarino. Manarino chips it ahead and shot. Nice try and scores. Beautiful play there. As the Hounds get on the sheet once again, I believe that's 8-0 for the Hounds. Over to Montgomery. To Manarino. Manarino fighting for it. Entwistle's there. Montgomery picks up the loose puck. Sends it to Manarino. Manarino. Chips it ahead to Montgomery. Montgomery's got some time. Montgomery shot. Nice try by Montgomery. Cubs with the puck. Looks like another penalty's coming up here. I think a holding call, possibly. Yeah, looks like a holding call. It's coming up here to the Hounds. So we'll play 4-on-4 for the last 20 seconds of this hockey game. Nickel City's shot. Nice save by Peter the brick wall. Nickel City again. Shot, nice low shot. And that is the hockey game. Hounds win it. Semifinals tomorrow morning. Great game, Hounds.